steadily counting Benjamin.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, back in the saddle here for the next portion of our card at Colorado Combat Club 29. Coming to you from the All-American town in Aurora, Colorado. We are live from the Stampede. I'm Jordan Kurtz, sitting here alongside the Armenian Nightmare, Art Petrosian. Art, we had an explosive early prelims to the day here. I don't know if the action can keep pace.
I mean, man, it'll be tough to follow up after that, but to start this off, we have Gantulga versus Romero, and you know the ladies, they always bring the action.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, I mean, I love both of these ladies, too, just for the record. Angie, I work a lot of shows with her, whether she's on the on the business end of things here with us or the operations for Combat Club and 5280. Also do a lot of work with her with CJJC. I've also called multiple fights or grappling competitions for Olivia out of Says MMA. Both are tremendous to work with.
Yeah,
but one thing I will say with Angie, though, is Angie breathes this right now, and she is someone who she's just kind of starting to put all things together with the business and getting it. Yeah, it's going to be a fun fight.
She gets it, right? There's a lot that goes into it. She looks like she's ready to go. With that being said, Olivia Romero, right? We've seen her here a few times. She hasn't gotten the win, but she's very game, and she's always there. So excited to see what adjustments she's made to her game and how she performs tonight.
Well, this is a rematch from a kickboxing fight that they had a little over a year ago, or around a year, somewhere around in that range.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's right. How did that one go?
Gantulga got the victory in that one. So she's confident coming into this matchup. She had great energy about her yesterday. She said she's ready to go out here and put on a performance here and throw on a show today. There, putting on a show.
Yeah, she looks like she's ready to go. She looks like she's happy to be in here, and a lot of times, you know, when you're excited, you're happy, you can perform a little better rather than the ones that are a little more, like kind of locked up and a little bit maybe fearful and hesitant. It kind of affects your performance, but we'll see what happens here.
Gantulga from Mongolia originally, very strong in those roots. That's what you heard, that sort of chanting music. But now, though, we have Olivia Romero making her way to the cage. And this song, Here Comes the Hot Stepper by Ina Kamoz. This, I got to give a shout out to Colorado MMA or Colorado Combat Sports royalty that we have in the crowd today, who for a long time, this was a song that both him and his brother this was a part of their repertoire. We have Chris Camozzi in the building here today, who's going to be fighting for a bare knuckle title on that card coming up in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and Chris, when is that bare knuckle card?
I want to say it's the 17th. It's either the 17th or the 18th of April. It's whatever that Friday night of that weekend is.
Chris had lost his title on a controversial split decision in Italy, and I know he's hungry to get that title back.
And we've got quite a few stars, if you will, in the building that we can throw a little shout out to. We just mentioned that we have Chris in the building. We've got top UFC flyweight contender, former title challenger Brandon Raw Dog Royval in the building. Marcus Bad Intention Edwards is here.
Yeah, man, Brandon Royval, man, it's one of the most exciting flyweights to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Can't miss his fights. Can't miss those. Win or lose, man, he's putting on a show.
100%. He's got a big fight booked for later on in the summer. Hasn't been publicly announced yet, so I'll let that come out in due time through the proper channels. But he just gave me a little bit of an update on the lay of the land of his situation. I'm excited to see what's going forward.
Very nice.
Olivia Romero has Says MMA head honcho in her corner. Mike Says Nilevich, also a UFC veteran himself.
I always like the ladies' fights because they start off intense. Let's see how this one goes.
No touch of the gloves.
Oh!
Little slip right away from Gantulga.
Is that a slip or did she land a low kick on the inside? Oh, Gantulga is all over her.
But pressure returned from Olivia Romero, trying to bully her way into tight spaces.
I mean, she's got to throw, though. Olivia's got to throw. She can't just walk in there.
And blood already drawn from the nose here of Olivia Romero. Olivia's trying to throw back in the process, but she is getting busted wide open by Gantulga. Gantulga with a body lock takedown. Romero works her way back up to the feet, up against the fence.
I mean, Olivia clearly wants to initiate the grappling, but she has to throw her hands first. Otherwise, you know, she's going to just keep eating punches on the way in.
Yeah, not a bad slowing of pace right now, though, with the action being up against the fence for Romero's side.
Yeah, but she has taken a lot of damage already, and the fight's just started.
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. Right now, up against the fence, hey, you get yourself to settle down just a second.
Wow, look at that. Bleeding pretty bad. Knees to the body.
Yeah, I think Angie has a crowd here.
Angie's just, I mean, there we go. Olivia's throwing now.
Olivia's backing her down and throwing a couple of big knees from the clinch to the body. Rotation in the clinch, though, is able to get Romero down to the canvas momentarily. She works her way back up.
Yeah.
And Romero's not out of this yet.
No, she's doing good now. She has taken a lot of damage, but maybe...
she's got so much heart, though.
Yeah, and maybe Gantulga potentially, you know, exhausted herself with that flurry, that, you know, intense flurry she started with. We'll see what happens. A lot of blood on Romero's face, though. She almost gets the takedown, but good defense by Gantulga.
And Olivia lost that position because of bad head position, right?
Yeah.
She just had her kind of floating as opposed to trying to drive the crown of her head into Angie's jaw, whereas Angie's in a good spot to drive where their two bodies are.
Yeah.
Breaking the action here.
I'm impressed with just Olivia, with both ladies. Olivia showing she's just durable. She will not back down.
And, you know, we're talking about Angie taking things really seriously. Angie is taking things so seriously that this camp, she ate overly well-done steaks that were like hockey pucks to strengthen that jaw.
So she's going to take some shots is what you're saying.
Oh, that's it. I told her that I was going to say that on the broadcast. She said, you can't do me dirty like that. But it's like, watch. Just watch.
Jeez.
Man, and a big smile from Olivia at the end of the round.
Hey,
this girl is so tough.
The ladies never disappoint, right?
You called that, Art. You called it.
They never disappoint.
Now, let's pivot this. If you are in the red corner right now, if your coach says and you're with Olivia, you're saying basically she took your best, or you just took her best shots, right? And you're still standing, you're smiling in her face.
Yeah. Now maybe you just tell her, hey, like, you know, I know you want to get it to the grappling, but you got to get some respect on the feet. Otherwise, those grappling exchanges are going to come harder, right? It's harder to get in on somebody's legs if they're not respecting your strikes. So get a little more respect with the hands and go for your takedowns.
On the flip side, if you're Gantulga and you went out there and you threw a heavy in that first round and you didn't put her away, how does that potentially affect your psyche?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to affect you, right? Because you gave her your all, and she's still standing. The question is, what is Gantulga feeling right now, right? Are her hands burned out from from those flurries she was throwing? Is she exhausted, right? Like, we're going to see here in a minute.
Yeah, she's still trying to get her breathing under control.
Will she start fast again, or should be a little more cautious?
Romero with a couple of teeps. Angie with a teat march into hands.
But now Olivia's stalking Gantulga a little bit, but let's see. Every time Romero kicks, she gets countered with the hands. She has to set those up.
Agreed. Use a little bit more feints in the process to set the feet and open things up.
Yeah. She has great kicks, just needs to set them up a little bit more with the hands. And
a little bit more measured this round for Angie.
I feel like you have to be after that first round. And
another naked leg kick on the counter.
You just can't keep doing that. See, like Angie, for example, she flashes the hook, puts the kick right behind. There you go. There she goes.
A mirror read. I mean, sometimes in a fight game, it's a game of copycat, right? It was the same combination exchange, basically.
Yeah. Man, Olivia is so durable. She looks like she wants the shot again.
I mean, she's trying to engage.
Yeah.
But Angie doing a good job of dictating the fight at her pace as well. You know, you could tell that she got tired after that first round. And that first minute of this round, outside of the initial exchange, she used footwork to try to get her breath back. But man, Olivia is strong with the takedown right there up against the fence.
She's got a guillotine.
She's working to a mounted guillotine. Tough angle with short arms, but she's working hard right now for this position.
And she kind of just bulldozed her over.
Angie trying to work her way back.
Oh, good ground and pound by Olivia. She's got to watch those up kicks.
Angie gets herself back to turtle position. Olivia working for the back.
Yeah, she's looking to get her hooks in. Now. She's a little too high up, though. She has to be careful here. She's sliding off the top. She needs to settle down. There it is. Get the hooks in. Stretch her out, flatten her out, do some damage. And I believe, this is not good for Angie.
Short time left in the round.
She definitely, Romero definitely stole the round.
Oh, certainly. Romero working for a grip. Not enough before the end of the round, but wow.
Yeah. And both ladies a little bit slow to get up.
Hey, she fought, scratched, clawed her way back into this fight. We're looking at a 19-19 slate on the cards going into this third round. Naturally, that's our unofficial scorecard here from the broadcast table, but I think it's a tale of two very different rounds.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the first round, Angie, very strong start, right? But if you haven't watched Olivia fight before, you know she's durable. She's going to be in there till she's not. And
I think it's fair to say just the optics are telling us this story that Angie's going through an adrenaline dump.
Yeah, I would say the momentum's shifting in the favor of Romero now.
We're seeing the arms being shaken out, some big, deep belly breaths.
Coach trying to motivate her here.
Someone who, and we've talked about it before, that as a fighter, one of the toughest positions that you could find yourself in is in a fight that was tougher than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, man. Sometimes when you come in here thinking you're going to blow somebody out the water, and like you had said, I didn't know, but Gantulga has a win over Romero. Maybe that played a factor in why she attacked her the way that she did.
Yeah, I mean, potentially thought that she was going to go be a buzzsaw and run right through her.
Yeah. Now she's in a real fight. Romero needs to get another takedown.
Great combination, though, from Gantulga.
Yeah.
Gantulga also does a lot of work with Tanner Fuji, Tanner Fuji's out in Pittsburgh right now with another one of our friends of the Colorado Combat Club broadcast desk, in Josh Fremd, who will be fighting on the PFL card tonight.
And Angie's back on her now. Romero seems to be waiting a little more than she did last round.
Yeah, I mean, fatigue is a factor for both ladies at this stage.
Yeah.
Because she used a lot of energy at the end of the round getting to that position, getting the takedown, getting to the back spot, and trying to find a fight-ending sequence with the ground and pound.
Here she comes.
Gantulga's coach is asking for her to keep moving forward.
Yeah, and Olivia should change levels off of that. Maybe look to get another takedown. And nice body kicks by Romero, but good return by Angie.
Oh yeah, I mean this is a good old-fashioned
brutal right hand.
Cross off of the cock kick. Wow.
And that goes back to setting up the kicks better. She said she's pulling hair. But sometimes the gloves
long
get caught in
braids, it
there.
happens.
Yeah. She might be going for the clinch, and
I just kind of think long hair in fighting, you treat that like long hair in the NFL. It's part of the uniform.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like Art, we both used to have long hair. How many times when someone was grappling with you did they grab that knot and use that to their advantage?
I had it one time where I was going with Chris Camozzi and he was just pulling on it. He said, hey, this is part of it. So
Jordan Totoni did it on purpose even when he didn't need to. I used to have a long chin goatee and he would pull on my chin goatee too just to grab it. Like, hey, if it's there, I'm taking it. From bell to bell, what a fight between these two ladies here at Colorado Combat Club 29. Big smiles up against the fence here, finishing out the day.
Great fight. Great fight. The ladies, they always put on the show.
And a back and forth affair. I mean, I'm interested to see what the judges' scorecards look like after 3 rounds of action today. This is the first time that we're going to the guards.
Yeah. The judges have been on vacation. I personally gonna have to probably say 2-1 Gantulga, but Olivia did a great job and weathered that storm in the first round, came back to win that second round and the third round, right? She tried, but Gantulga did a little more damage.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that Gantulga won 29-28, but again, Olivia made this a hard fight.
She did.
And I will say this, absolutely. It's not to slight her, it's not to give a knock to Angie by any means, but I know she didn't think that this fight was going to be this hard.
No. And Olivia has shown a lot of growth from her last fight, so you can tell she's been working on some things.
Absolutely. No, and all credit to Olivia Romero for the growth, for the heart, for the courage that she has to continue to want to be the woman in the arena and put herself into the fire time after time in multiple different combat sports disciplines. She's going out there and competing regularly.
Yeah.
She's doing all the things to try to build herself digitally as a fighter as well, working with folks within their community, building herself in the gym, documenting the journey. So somebody who, again, is trying to do things all the right way, you have to give credit to her, too, as well.
Definitely, man. And the fans clearly enjoyed the fight also. Everybody's on their feet cheering.
Yeah, I mean, again, what a barn burner between these two ladies.
Right? Fight of the night. Fight of the night for you. Judges taking their time tallying up the scorecards. Usually that means we have a split decision coming.
Yeah, we got a little bit of controversy sometimes, Art, or hopefully they have it down on the announcing sheet correctly too. Because last time in that Kozik fight, we damn near had a crowd riot from the wrong guy being announced.
I believe that was our good friend Aaron Vario's fault, wasn't that one?
Yeah, I'm going to put the blame on him. I don't know who exactly it went to, if it was from the score table or if it was from him. When I asked him, he said it was the score table. When I asked the officials said that it was right on the card. He read the wrong name.
Okay, it was Aaron.
So it was a pass to the buck on all accounts. Yeah. Who knows who it was?
We'll put the blame on Aaron. That's fine.
Growing up, my pops used to have a saying, well, it was Snowball and the Wonder Chickens. When my brother and I, something gets broken around the house or something happens, like, which one of you guys did this? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Well, I guess Snowball and the Wonder Chickens did, huh?
All right, here we go. Unanimous.
And congratulations to Argiunaa Gantulga picking up that victory by unanimous decision victory at Colorado Combat Club 29.
Great fight from both ladies.
A little show of sportsmanship between these two ladies as well. We'll hear from our winner. And congratulations to Argiunaa Gantulga picking up that victory here today.